So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Baltic Touring Cars Race 1 here in Parnu, Summer Race 2020. And here from pole position behind me is the season leader after 2 rounds, Aurimas Mištautas, who is, by the way, the Lithuanian championship for 2019. Let's go have a chat with Aurimas, see if he's ready to rock and roll with his beautiful BMW E46. Aurimas, just a short question. How do you feel before the start?
Stress?
It's going to be a good battle.
Yes, of course.
All right, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Cheers. So his main contender, main competitor in the championship is Tautvydas Audzilevičius. The points are even, 50 points for each. Each have won one round this season, and Tautvydas is starting only from P12. It's going to be hell of a battle for Tautvydas. So let's see, let's bring the action here for the Baltic Touring Cars.
And as Oscar told, we will have several subclasses, BTC1, BTC2, BTC3, and I'm joined with another guest commentator for next few races.
Hi everyone, Inga Kačinskin is here, tere to Estonians, ciao to Latvians, laba diena Lietuva. I so missed being here and seeing the racing, you know, from the other perspective. And I'm also very happy to see that along with BTC1, BTC2, BTC3, we have Lithuanian Championship starting this year, finally. As all the season, you know, it's kind of being late, so I'm very happy to be here with you guys. And yeah, it's very nice to see such a full grid among all these classes. And we also have really good battles here, as we saw in Riga during the event last event. It was good fight in between a couple of the guys, and I'm sure you will see that. Karolis Gedgaudas and Julius Kirmantas, number 21 and 24, you will see these guys for sure battling for the victory, as they also fighting for the points in the championship.
Yeah, but they are BTC2 cars, but in Riga they were also battling. Actually, they was the first 2 in overall classifications, because there are those cars are unfortunately quite prone to technical defects. So maybe there's the first 2 cars which are faster than they are BTC3 cars. They should be faster than BTC2, but to finish first, you have first to finish.
Yeah, but eventually they're getting points for classification among their classes in the championship, as we don't have the overall in BaTCC championship in total. However, also you will see some of these cars during Nankang Endurance Academy, as they are participating there as well. So really, everything is so tense. If you are making some kind of damage during the short race, you don't have a car to race in Nankang Endurance Academy. But yeah, it's gonna be tense, I'm sure.
Yeah, but if you're fighting for the first place overall in the race, it's it's not difficult to forget that you are actually need to get only your class points, not overall win.
It's normal when you're coming, especially this year, if you are coming even to practice, you can see that the pace is totally different, because everyone missed racing and you forget what you are fighting for, even if you are fighting only in your class. Of course, they all want to finish and cross the finish line, first one being the first position.
And then we have also BTC1. It's could be also quite interesting, because there is one very famous racer, Baltic racer, number 7, Girts Kruzmanis, Latvian racing legend, but it's quite interesting. He didn't get best time in his class yesterday. Number 69, Lithuanian Tomas Jatkevičius was the fastest. And what's interesting with Jatkevičius, he's driving Volkswagen Golf GTI Generation 1. It's amazing. Also, I don't know, 35-year-old car.
Well, it's basically old cage. I mean, it's behind what we have behind inside of the car. It's totally different, of course. But yeah, it looks. But amazing.
If you look at the car on the track, it's sounding well and it's moving also very fast. So that's really. Unfortunately, he has also had several technical glitches and retired in Riga. So hopefully he will be at the finish today.
Yeah, I hope he will be able to show what he was getting ready for. And each and every driver was still getting ready for the season, so waiting for these events, especially the special track. It's special track in Estonia.
But talking about Kruzmanis, I looked at him, watched him in Riga, and he was very strong, especially in the latter stages of each race. Somehow he managed to save his tires, while other competitors on more powerful cars destroyed their tires. So he was gaining a lot of positions towards the end.
Yeah, that's everything about tactics.
And Kruzman is, of course,
And
very
we
experienced
see-
racer. He knows what to do.
Yeah, green flag finally for these guys.
So, front row, number 17, Auremas Mishtautas, and number 13, Danas Azikeev, both in BMWs. As I told, 10 BMWs from 24 cars and 9 Hondas. And here is, you see Tomas Jatkavicius in this wonderful Golf 1, and actually it's not the sole Golf 1. Here is another, number 45. It is Estonian driver Erko Puusaag, who is starting from row 11, who is another Estonian driver, Sander Kurs, in Toyota Yaris alongside him. And a lot of different machinery, BMW Cup cars as well.
Yeah, these go for Lithuanian Championship.
And this white Honda Civic belongs to Julius Germantas. He will be a contender in BTC2 for sure.
Yeah, and Julius Kermantas is fighting with Karl Gaglunas.
And this white Peugeot 208 was Gils Kruzmanis. We also have to keep eye on him. So 24 cars were entered. How many of them? All of them should be at the start.
Everyone showed up.
And of course, two quite fast cars are starting from the last row due to the technical infringement in qualification. Actually, it was underweight, and if your car is underweight in the qualification, then you will lose your times. And of course, BTC race will have a rolling start after 2 warm-up laps. Actually, first one is warm-up lap and another one is formation lap, during which the grid is formed.
Hopefully the start will be okay comparing with the race before.
Yeah, there was a lot of confusion.
Yeah, a lot of. Yeah.
But ABC is a beginner's class, so they
Yeah,
are
they
somehow
have to
allowed to
learn.
make
They
mistakes.
have to learn. It's okay.
Yeah, and there are, if you look at the regulations, description of start procedure,
Right.
if you don't know what it's about, it's like Chinese language for you. You can be very easily confused.
So, also very pity because of the BMW start and Ramūnas Širkauskas being stuck on the track during the BMW
Yeah, it's a
55 Cup.
series leader, and he, at least I hope his car will be okay for race 2,
Yeah, it seems okay,
in
yeah.
which he will have a pole position. So if he manages to take a win from there, of
Some
course,
points. At the
yeah,
end.
at least some good points.
Yeah.
It's not that bad in the big picture in the championship standings. So this is what formation lap is all about. This grid is forming behind the safety car, and then of course safety car will pull into the pits, and then the pullman Auremas Mishtautas will dictate the pace, and when lights go out, then the race begins on the main straight. Nice long grid, 24
Very
cars.
nice. Yeah. Good to see so many cars, and
Yeah, but
I'm
it's-
sure it's going to be full of fights up till the end.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody finds someone who is a direct competitor for him. Of course, pity that there are so few Estonian drivers.
Yeah, it's a home track.
Home
Yeah,
track,
home
and
track.
yeah, somehow it's I told about BMWs the same, that there are some cars almost ready, but not at the start. Here, at least we
Yeah.
have 2 of them, and let's see how it pans out. But anyway, now the cars have only 3 turns to go on the formation lap.
I can feel already the tense from the track.
Yeah, it's the worst moment. It's those before the start. They are definitely the worst moments.
The quietest moment.
So in few seconds, car will enter the main straight, and they will have then 10-lap race from rolling start. Who is going to take the lead?
Final corner.
Now on the main straight. And it's go. And Danas Asikeev got the jump on poleman, Aurimas Mistautas, so Asikeev is
taking the
leading.
lead.
And Karolis Ketgaudas is currently third. Can he
Still.
hold on?
Yeah, still third, trying not to let Skirmantas to pass him.
So Asikeev first, Mistautas third, but there is battle going on for P3. And already in BTC1.
Skirmantas trying to also go further and to catch the three fastest drivers.
Fortunately no accidents during the opening lap. That's always good sign.
Yeah.
But of course lap is not completed yet. And here Girts Kruzmanis has taken the lead in BTC1, overtaking Tomas Jatkavicius.
You can see, as you said, legend, huh?
Yeah, he knows what to do with the car. For sure.
For sure. In the middle of the night, I'm sure.
Whatever, yeah, he's, in those years you have to know what to do with.
Over by BMW.
And here is, that was Julius Skirmantas was there involved, but one car went
out,
went straight, and this is
46
Julius Kirsis.
Oh,
He was in P4.
such a good pace.
And meanwhile, two leaders are now together after lap 1. Danas Asikeev was still first. But could he hold up? And again, yes, Asikeev is still first. But there is also Skirmantas and Ketgaudas is
fight. Yeah, that's the one I was telling you about.
We saw that in Riga 2 weeks ago, and it's still again one. But what about the leaders? Asikeev has been, and Julius Kirsis is entering the pits.
Well, at least he could do that, managed by himself, so it seems car is okay, quite okay.
More or less, and they're entering Parc Fermé, so hopefully he can return.
Oof, no.
So it was Karolis Ketgaudas. Was it an accident or was it a technical defect which forced him to stop? But it could mean that we will have at least it's on the back straight, stopped on the back straight, and it could mean that we will have a safety car.
Out of the car already, so cannot go further.
Hopefully we will have only local yellows. But the battle for the lead is raging on, as Danas Asikeev and Aurimas Mistautas is basically they are together, just a few tenths between them. Asikeev has managed to hold on the lead for at least
for now.
For 2 laps, but Mistautas
is trying to catch him all over again and to take the position back.
Mistautas was half a second faster than him in the qualification, but couldn't find a place to overtake. Of course, it's only 3rd lap.
We still have laps to go, and the cars are quite similar, so we have already drivers, not technique, fighting for the first place.
Yes, and looking at the lap times, they are very similar for top 3, and here is poor Ketgaudas who was forced to retire, but it seems that Skirmantas is
such a luck for Skirmantas, right?
Yeah, he's not able to keep the pace of those in front of him. And here is BTC1 battle. Kruzman is in front of Jatkavicius.
Look.
But we have a new leader? Yes, we have. We have new leader, Aurimas Mistautas.
He took it back.
Under braking into turn 11.
But still, as you said, we have still 8 laps to go, so.
But looking at the qualification times, I will think that if everything is alright with the car, Mistautas will simply now pull away.
It's not only with the car, it's also with inside what's happening in your head while you're driving.
You see, there is already some 20-30 meters. because under braking it's going to close down, but once in front, I think, oh, there's some wobble. What? Is it some technical defect he's slowing down? No, it was just a wobble.
No, just, yeah.
Just a little
No
wobble.
mistakes, guys. No mistakes. Come on. Nice fight after that.
But here is another fight.
Yeah, we have another fight here. You can
And
see
it's
it in front
into
of you.
complex. There is
Oof.
it's
Oof.
difficult to play, difficult
Number
place to
11.
overtake, but there are several lines, and it was number 11.
This one
Andres-
is going to be under investigation for sure.
And Paulius Urbanovic's number 77 was.
You can see the repeat. He didn't leave any space for him to get into the corner inside
I
of
would
it.
say it's a pure racing incident where
Yeah.
both were losers.
Of course, and both they will come and will say that that's not my fault.
And yeah, but the main beneficiary was number 77, Paulius Urbanovicius, for sure. And Urbanovicius at least one place gained in the process. But it also meant that Mark Loss is now in that violet BMW is running alone this now. But those are leaders, and Aurimas Mishtautas just set the fastest lap of the race, 1:24.6, and he's now 1 second in front of second placed man Danas Azikeyev.
Skirmantas is still on the third. Pokshti is in the fourth now.
Yes, but still Skirmantas, I think his position is quite comfortable.
Seems like it, yes.
Yeah, he has to manage the gap. Of course, Paustis has BTC3 cars, so they are not direct competitors. But those two, Paulius Urbanovicius was
Look at these two
defending his place in front of Tatas Piatukauskas. And Andrius Keblitz is also in close
Trying
proximity to
into
them.
this fight, yeah, for the position.
But we also noticed that Tomas Jatkavicius has lost a lot of ground to Kirts Kruzmanis. They were the two main contenders in BTC1, but now Kruzmanis is clearly in front, and for sure Paustis is closing into Skirmantas as well. They are on the background. But those are leaders, and they are now completing their fifth lap. Still
Half to
second
go.
half of the race to go. And now Mishtautas is already.
Yeah, you can see the gap of 1 minute, 1 second, 0.4, so it's quite a gap for a
It's-
sprint race.
Yeah, it's. You can feel himself comfortable. There is no direct danger from behind. But now it's shown on timing that Isidorius Paustis is currently third, and what has
Mark-
happened to Julius Skirmantas?
Oh, he stopped.
Skirmantas stopped just behind the timing line. So those
Yeah, the straight and
two fighters, and Tomas Jatkavicius has also stopped on the back straight, so three cars are now standing.
so they're basically okay. There's a lot of standing cars, half of them on the grass, not on the grid,
Yeah,
as
but
it should be.
Skirmantas' car standing on the main straight, it's certainly a danger.
Well, at least it's not in a trajectory, but however,
but-
they should be moved. Okay, so
So again, pity for Jatkavicius. He has been so fast, and all time he's retiring for technical reasons.
it's sad, you know. At least would be fight up till the end, but it is as it is. And now Gedgaudas was joined by his biggest competitor also, so
Ironically, they got the
Ironically,
same
both.
same results. But who is now going to lead the BTC2? It's Paulius Urbanovicius. I think he should be in P5 overall. Meanwhile, those are two leaders, and now Azikeyev has dropped away. Clearly,
you can see the gap in between of leaders and the third position.
it's almost 2 seconds behind two leaders, and Isidorius Paustis in third place is almost 10 seconds behind them. So Mishtautas and Azikeyev is a class on their own for sure.
So as for BMW 2500 class, we have Robert Kupčikas in the first position. So Robertas Kupčikas also is a big participant in endurance race. So he took his car to show how it's going on with a BMW, not a Porsche car, instead of endurance. And poor Danas Azikev, okay, he's showing good pace today, but he lost his computer yesterday. He left it on the car and drove, so the computer that was somewhere in the track. He forgot about it, so poor guy.
Yeah, bad luck.
And Gers Kruzman is the one you told. He's a lead in BTC1, as I can see, right?
Yeah, for sure, but he's now very lone rider, driver actually. There is a 5-second gap in front of him and a 10-second gap behind him, so he's
Calm driving style
just
needed.
counting his lap. So, and now here Sander Kurs, BTC1 driver from Estonia, was just lapped by the leader, Aurimas Mištautas.
Yeah, in BTC3 we have Aurimas Mištautas, Danas Azikev, and Žiburius Pukštin.
So
guys from
BTC3
Lithuania.
cars, actually 4 BTC3 cars are in front, which they are supposed to be.
Of
But
course.
here, yeah,
Oh,
what
okay.
is all the battle is here.
All the fun is here.
Yeah, Tadas Piatov-Takauskas is currently the leader of BTC2, but he has 3 cars, actually 4 cars directly behind him.
Andrius Keblys, Julius Ašmanas. Oh,
So
the guys wanna
how
have.
will this pan out? I think there will be some overtaking maneuvers during the final 3 laps. Yes, we have only 3 laps to go. But Urbanavičius on the straight is losing a little bit to Piatov-Takauskas. But meantime, Keblys is closing into, and Keblys, oh wow, what the hell, no overtaking maneuver, or is it? No, I think that Urbanavičius is also having trouble. Something technical perhaps. Yes, he's also slowing down and stopping.
Stopping the track.
And it means, of course, that Piatov-Takauskas is running away with a possible class win. We have seen so many drama until now. I'm not sure about anything. And this was poor Urbanavičius in this red and yellow car. Meanwhile, this is the leader, number 17, Aurimas Mištautas, and showing a nice power slide doing the complex. And you see what the gap between him and the second placed Danas Azikev is. And Azikev has even more time in hand over third placed Isidorius Paukštis. There are some lapped cars between them as well. So now Mištautas is going to complete his penultimate lap. And Erko Puusaak will perhaps be lapped also by the leader. Of course, those cars are in different classes. And Mištautas, you can see from the air shot what
you can see the difference between these pace in different classes, different technique and different racing drivers, so you can see that.
Yeah, but there is still in BTC2, I can tell you that there is huge battle going on between Tautvydas Anzuliavičius and Marius Kaustas. Meanwhile, this is leader, and leader is on his final lap. Aurimas Mištautas has led the race from lap 3 when he overtook the car of Danas Azikev.
Right at the beginning, just had to keep it going.
Yeah, but after that he just pulled away, no problems for him at all. And good to see that Azikev has no technical problems this time, and the same about Mištautas.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pushing, having car sideways on the final lap. I would keep it safe, but Mištautas is seemingly having some fun.
That the adrenaline, when it hits, it hits. You cannot do anything without it.
Overtaking a back marker, and Mištautas number 17 BMW is going to take a checkered flag in few seconds.
Final turns.
Yeah, and he's on the main straight.
And we can
Checkered flag is out here.
very strange to see finish like that with cars standing inside and behind.
Yeah, cars standing everywhere, and Azikev is second. some 4 seconds down, and third goes to Isidorus Paukštis. It's not him yet.
The same 3 guys in
This
their
one,
class.
yeah, they are also the top 3 in BTC3. BTC2, victory goes to...
Tadas Patakauskas, I guess.
Should go, yes, but he has still some meters to go. But now he's at home, warm and dry. And Andrus Geblis was second in BTC2 and third in Deskos. Yes, it was some time down, but
Well, you see some participants dropped out, so
yeah.
congrats, guys. Nice fights.
Yeah, nice race, but of course, shame that some very strong contenders were forced to retire. Especially about this battling tour in BTC2, Getgaudas and Skirmantas. I at least hope they can take the start for race 2.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm sure they are quite motivated. I'm sure we will be able to see their fights keeping going during the second run. I'm sure about it.
Yeah, at least the car has no smoke. That's a good sign, of course.
But
always.
you can see that they are good friends, right? One stopped, then the other one
Yeah,
stopped.
you can fight.
Real friends.
You won't gift the victory. Just
it's not
if
that
you were
easy.
gifted victory, just stop.
No,
and
I don't
I don't want
I don't go
victory like
to
that.
then.
Yeah, for sure. And here you see the results.
So congratulations to Robertas Kupčikas, also first run in sprint race with his brand new BMW. So
Urbanavicius at least got the result, despite being 2 laps down. And now we're going over to the Parc Fermé for interviews.
All right, so here we are with the winner of the Baltic Touring Cars Race 1 here in Parnu Summer Race 2020. It's Aurimas Mištaudas, the Lithuanian champion of 2019, and what a perfect run by him from the pole position. He took the lead and 10 laps were his. Aurimas, fantastic job. Congratulations on the Race 1 win. How did it go?
It's quite well. I lost the first position in the first corner, but I pushed Danas and it was quite good to overtake him. Nice fight, good race.
It's a good start of the weekend. What's it going to be in Race 2?
I don't know, we'll see in the future.
All right, you feel good? Feel comfortable? The car is working well?
Yes, it's quite good. A little bit tires too hot in the last laps, but it's quite good.
How is it with the temperature inside the car? It's like a little sauna in there, right?
Yes, it's quite hot.
Yeah, but you did well. So congratulations once again, and see you out there again.
Thank you.
All right, cheers. So that's it. That's our winner in BTC3 class of the Baltic Touring Car Championship. Round 3 here in Parnu. Super hot Auto 24 ring in Estonia. What a fantastic day it is for racing. Obviously, thanks for joining us, obviously on the social media and everywhere else. We will be heading now to the start grid of the next race, which is going to be BMW 325 Cup. And if you remember, the first race was quite dramatic for a lot of guys. So let's see what the competition will bring us on the Race 2.
Meanwhile, the cars from BTC race are being rescued from the track. It takes some minutes, and you see.
hopefully no delays.
Yeah, but we have already had some delays.
Yeah, a little
Of course, they are in the schedule, so not that bad. And here are the highlights from BTC Race 1.